welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making sweet corn chili bites. Right, so today my ingredients are 1 spring onion, which I'm going to finely slice up. I'm going to grate 1 sweet potato, grate the red onion and grate the apple. I've got 1 tin of sweet corn, which I'll drain, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 250 grams of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, dhania, 1 teaspoon of chicken seasoning, 1 teaspoon of masala powder, any curry powder of your choice, salt and pepper to taste, and 30 grams of plain flour. So I'm going to mix all that together in a bowl. Oops, and 1 egg to bind it all together. And 1 egg. Right, I've grated the carrot, the sweet potato, spring onion I sliced up, the red onion, what else is in here? Oh, and the apple. I grated that all up. It's all in there. I'm going to add the sweet corn. I've drained it. I'm now going to sift the flour. So this is the garam flour, add another little. Right, so that's that flour. I need to add just another little bit. And the 32 tablespoons of plain flour. One teaspoon of baking powder. Just sift all of that. Right, so now 1 teaspoon of all of the seasonings. Just add all your flavor seasonings now. Don't forget the egg, because the egg binds everything together. So now I'm just going to mix it all together. Might need a little water as well, but I'll first see. It feels quite okay, so I might not add. Let's see at the end. Right, so once this is all mixed in, I'm going to let it stand for about half an hour, and then I'm going to fry it. This actually looks okay. I'm not going to add any water. Yeah, so I'm going to let this stand now for about half an hour, and then I'll fry it. The oil is heating nicely. I'm now going to put dollops of the mixture into the oil. Just turn the heat down now. until it is brown. Put it on a medium heat. Once it's brown on both sides, you can take it out. There we go. And put it on a tissue towel just to absorb it, absorb the oil, and then I'm going to put in my next batch. Right, so I'm putting all my ingredients into one bowl. Everything goes in together. So that's the potato, spinach, onions, garlic. The Daniel put in last. And 1 teaspoon of all my spices. So 1 teaspoon of the curry powder. You can put in your own. This hole is so small, sorry. Right. So that's my curry powder. 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Oopsie, sorry for that. That is just for color, but it's also quite healthy. 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, which is dhania, coriander. 1 teaspoon of garam masala. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, which is jeera powder. Garlic granules. You don't need this because there is fresh garlic in there. Extra hot chili. I'm adding this because it's called chili bite, so I want that bite, that extra hotness. Right, 30 grams of plain flour, which should be sifted. Let me rather do it, because you don't want any flavors. Ooh, this is wet because I just baked the cake. Oh, not good, not good. I need to get a second one. This is wet now. Anyway, let's carry on. So 30 grams, about 2 tablespoons of that. Sift it. Throw the excess away. 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 cup of the dhania. Not dhania, sorry. 1 cup of flour. Just another little. That's 250. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Let's just, and then salt and pepper as well. I just want to sift this. I don't want any of the balls while I'm eating my chili bites. What's the time now?
It's 9:30.
Okay.
Can we leave 15 minutes?
Okay. Right, so that's everything. I'm going to add my dhania now, and then I'm going to mix it all together. And 1 egg. I forgot to tell you that. 1 egg. Right, so there's just added the dhania, some salt and pepper, and I'm just mixing it all together. And then I'm going to add an egg. And the egg will just combine it all together nicely. But first want all the veg coated in with this flour before I add the egg. That looks like it's done now. Right, now I can add my egg. Oops. Good. And this will just combine it all nicely. And when this is done, I'm going to let it stand for about half an hour before I fry it. Oh, I forgot to add the carrots. The carrots makes it nice and sweet as well. Let me just get some carrots. Right, I've added 1 grated carrot. This just gives it some nice sweetness. Right, so this is done. I'm going to let it stand for about half an hour. Let me just scoop everything off my hand. Just using the back of the knife, not the sharp part. Don't want to waste anything. Right, get them in there now nicely. Right, so that I'm just going to cover up with cling film and let it stand for about half an hour. Right, the oil is heating on the cooker. I'm just unwrapping the mixture. Give it a good stir. Close the fridge. So there's the mixture. I'm going to give it a good stir. And then I'm going to fry it in little batches. Yes, it's nice and warm. Pour me also some. Right. Just little spoonfuls, tablespoonfuls. And all you want is for it to brown. But cook it on a lowish heat so that the inside is also cooked. Right, so I'm going to let this cook until it is brown, and then I turn it over, wait till that's brown as well, and then I'll put in my next batch. In the meantime, I'm going to get a plate with some kitchen towel to drain, absorb the oil. So that's ready. And don't rush it, because if you rush it, the inside won't be cooked. See. Right, so that is nice and brown on that side. I'm going to let the other side brown the same. Then I'm going to take it out and put in my next batch. Right, it has browned nicely on both sides, so I'm taking it out. And I'm going to put the next batch in. So this is chili bites with some, spinach. Chili bites with spinach. Just add some more oil. And you will see I've used the crispy and dry oil, which means the batter, the chili bite doesn't come out very oily. Just spoonful, doesn't matter how rough it is. This is just a nice fun snack. Right, I just heated it up a bit. Put the heat up just so the oil, the fresh oil can heat up. It's nice and warm, so I'm going to bring the cooker down again. So that's my last batch for now.